Pfizer paid the FDA roughly $3 million as a user fee. Welcome, people. This is Dr. Khan. Here we talk about topics that are not reported on the mainstream media while they should be getting the attention that they deserve. Pfizer and the FDA intended to wait 55 years for all of their data to be released. You heard what I said, 55 years. A Freedom of Information Act request was made and the decision was handed down by a federal judge in Texas. You can count on Texas. The judge ultimately decided that they could not wait much longer. I believe the year for releasing all of this data was 2076. So on the 1st of this month, scientists received the first 10,000 pages and published them on their website. Have a look at this. So what exactly do these contain? One paper in particular has gone completely viral on social media. This document contains 9 pages describing side effects that people experienced after receiving the Pfizer vaccine. Currently, what they suggest is that there is no evidence, as per them, that any of the side effects stated in this paper are caused by the vaccine. However, they agree that this is what people reported. Most people reported slight side effects such as discomfort, aches and pains, mild fever, and nausea. Others were more serious, such as heart and vascular problems such as myocarditis, blood clotting, or nervous system abnormalities, and according to the documents, they had around 42,000 cases in total that were filed. These reports contained a total of 158,000 incidents between December 1st, 2020 and February 28, 2021, a 3-month period. This implying that each participant reported 3 to 4 separate adverse effects on average. But the point to note is what is missing in this data thus far. The whole number of vaccine doses is absent. Surely, as a vaccine maker, they would know how many vaccine doses were sent out, because the crucial point is to be able to calculate a percentage. But currently, we are unable to do so. So we don't know if it's a small amount relative to the millions of doses that they may have sent out, or if it's a large number. However, we must know this actual proportion. The document acknowledges that reporting is voluntary and the extent of underreporting is uncertain. Of course, there's going to be a lot of underreporting here. None of this, they're saying, suggests that it has any link with the vaccine, but individuals who reported it most certainly thought that this is potentially being caused, these side effects are potentially being caused by the vaccine, which is one of the reasons the document has gone viral, because this is what is represented by the responses. A majority of these cases were in people between the ages of 31 and 50 years old. Granted, not every one of these documented side effects is linked to the vaccine. Many of these could simply be coincidences, okay, we can say that, although Pfizer concedes that the number of reported side effects could be low due to the voluntary reported mechanism. There are a couple of additional tables that discuss bodily symptoms that were affected. As you can see, extracting information from this paper is difficult, but they have information on cardiovascular diseases, skin, hematological diseases, and physiologic problems otherwise. Immune-mediated autoimmune adverse events such as myocarditis, musculoskeletal, and neurological adverse effects, including demyelination, are all covered in this document. Demyelination is frequently associated with a more serious ailment such as multiple sclerosis, in which it limits your body to move and can be stroke-like. Pregnancy-related adverse effects are also included. Thromboembolic events, which refers to blood clots and strokes. Vasculitic events, which refers to inflammation of the blood vessels. And then there is an appendix at the bottom of the paper that goes in an A to Z fashion. The fact that they would want to wait over 50 years to share all of the data on such an important topic is quite troubling. There should be no reason to keep them hidden if there's nothing to conceal. Guys, you may know me to be mostly pro-vaccine, but I believe in openness first and foremost, and that such things of public concern should and must be exposed to the public for a healthy debate. That is all there is to it. Strangely enough, the FDA also argued that there was no compelling need to speed up the data release because there was no imminent threat to an individual's life or public safety, and that there was no real urgency to tell the public about actual or alleged federal government activity with vaccinations. This is hilarious, actually. The federal judge disagreed, stating that the pandemic represents a serious and an urgent threat, of course. And given that the FDA was able to pour over the data in a matter of weeks, FDA should be able to reveal the data to the public within a matter of months within this year, rather than having us to wait 55 years. So the problem is, anecdotally, I know several people who have experienced side effects and sought medical attention, but actually never reported the side effect. So there you have it. But of course, for many older individuals who are at risk of unfavorable COVID-19 outcomes, getting the vaccine was still, of course, a good thing. The vaccine was essential in saving numerous lives. However, there are so many questions we have yet to answer. We're still learning which dosages is the best dose for a certain age group, and at what intervals, and what factors lead to the development of myocarditis in young men. So hopefully this information sheds light, and I am surprised anybody, the FDA, was willing to drag this on over 55 years. There's a lot we don't know currently, but when records are concealed or missing, or information is repressed for whatever reason, we know even less. So we're still working through all of these 10,000 pages. People have learned a few things thus far, such as the fact Pfizer paid the FDA roughly $3 million as a user fee. That's possibly fine with me. Sometimes you have to pay to play, but it has to be for the benefit of the public. Transparency is a good thing. People are finally getting it. There you have it, guys. This is what I talk about. I may not be correct in everything I say, but I love to learn. But if you think I had said something incorrect, let me know in the comments below. I believe in strong convictions, loosely held, so I'm ready to change my mind. Thank you so much.